Okay, we are on our way to my neurologist's office. There's my hubby. Say hi, hubby. Say hi to the people, Mark.
Hello.
So we are on the way to the neurologist's office, which is about an hour-ish away from our house. In the doctor's building and pick up the ketamine because it is a compounded. I'm taking a liquid oral ketamine. It's a 50 milligram dose, and I'm taking like 0.84 mils. I have no idea why that amount, but that's what it said on the prescription thing that I got. Never had ketamine. My husband is prepared to videotape me to see how well I do. So I will keep you updated. Sorry, this is really shaky. I will keep you updated. A super quick update. I am in my neurologist's office. I had one dose of oral ketamine. We waited 30 minutes and nothing happened. No real relief, like maybe from a 6 to a 5.5. Didn't trip out, didn't see unicorns in the sea, butterflies, nothing. So she came in about 10 minutes ago and gave me another dose, and we're waiting another 20 minutes to see. And she said ketamine is cumulative, meaning it builds up. So she said if this doesn't like knock it all down and I'm great, then she's going to send me home with a dose, and we're going to start on like maybe once a day or even every 8 hours during the day or something like that. I may need to dose that much, but we're going to wait and see how it does now, and then I've got the bottle, but my insurance paid for it. I got a whole bottle to dose several more doses, and it was like $3.52. It was like really, really cheap. So that's an update. I'm not wigging out, not spacing out, not hallucinating, and I also still have pain. So I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully it's cumulative, and if I take dosages over the course of a few days, I'll get some relief. Get maybe a half a point, but that's it. Okay, this is the third time I've tried to record this. I keep getting interrupted. We're on the way home. The ketamine treatment was kind of a mixed result. It didn't really work. It didn't make me high at all. We ended up doing 2 0.85 milligram doses or mil doses while I was in the office. First one watched me for 30 minutes, no effect, gave me a second one. The second one, I was feeling a little bit like relaxed. It took my anxiety down. Marginal, I mean like maybe a half a point reduction on pain. I mean, it really was not that effective. And the doctor said, that this is ketamine, something that's cumulative, meaning it builds up over time, and that's why they infuse it. That's why they have you go in and you get an infusion over several hours, and you do more than one because it builds up. This is apparently how ketamine works. So going in and taking a single dose isn't logical that it's going to fix everything. The reason why we did it in the office is because I had never had it, and we needed to make sure that I wasn't going to hallucinate, have a bad reaction, or something like that. So I have the bottle. So when we went, she ordered the ketamine. I went down to the pharmacy in the building and picked it up. It was like $3.52. Brought it upstairs. I didn't open the bag. I just brought it upstairs and gave it to her. She opens it up, and it's like a bottle like they would extract, like to give you a vaccine or a shot. It had like the little rubber stopper thing on the top. And she's like, well, wait a minute. I thought I was getting oral. So she calls down to the pharmacy, and they're like, well, this is the way it comes. If you want to take it orally, you just extract it out and then you drink it. So it doesn't taste good, but that's what we did. So she, stuck the syringe in, pulled it out, took the needle off, and then I just, shot it in my mouth. And so we only use like less than 2 mils out of a 30 mil bottle. So she sent me home with needles, syringes, and stuff. And I am supposed to take 1.7 mils, which was like the 2 doses that I had taken in an hour. 1.7 mils every 8 hours. until either it works or I run out of medicine. And she wants me to let her know, certainly by Thursday or Friday. I'm supposed to message her and let her know what's going on. Because she said, it could be that I just need to do regular daily dosing to let it build up to a point that it's effective. And we're hoping that it is not only going to help with my migraines, but my fibro, because my fibro is flaring. My occipital neuralgia is starting to flare back up, and of course my arthritis is flaring in places that it never was before, but my spine and my hands and my wrists and things are hurting. So we're kind of hoping that if I dose regularly over the next 3 or 4 days, that it'll start working on my various pain, and we'll see how it goes. And she said we could always increase the dose, like how much I'm taking at a time, and there's also another level we can go up on strength. I'm on the 50 milligram strength, and I think they have 100 milligrams. So there's some wiggle room and adjustments that we could do to keep trying and testing the ketamine. So no bad reaction. I absolutely did not get high off of ketamine at all. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to go home and be doing 8-hour doses, and we'll just see how it goes over the next few days and see if I get any relief. Because right now my head is really, really hurting. It's snowing a little bit, like a little bit of flurries. It's cloudy, but my eyes are so sensitive to the light that I've got to keep my sunglasses on. And it's cold, like with the wind chill, it's like 7 degrees outside. So anyway, I'm going to go home, I'm going to rest, chill. I've got to go back to the doctor tomorrow with myself and my daughter. Got to get my iron infusion scheduled. That's a whole nother issue because I'm allergic to iron. But my ferritin's down to 11, and last time that it got down to 7, I had a heart attack. So we're kind of scrambling to try to avoid that. And it takes a lot of pre-dosing of Benadryl and steroids, like 3 pre-dosing meds before every infusion, and I got to go every other day for like a week and a half to get infusions to break it up enough that my body will tolerate it. So it's exhausting. And my veins, it's horrible. I mean, my veins just are terrible anyway, and they've got to use like a bigger needle for iron infusions. Oh my God. I mean, I've got pictures of the last one that I had done like last year. It was terrible. It was awful. So badly bruised. But anyway, so ketamine we're still trying it. We're not giving up on it, but we're going to have to, it's not a one and done. We figured that out. So, and she said if I ever go to the ER again to tell them to give me IV ketamine, because I told her I went on Thursday. She should have told them to have them give you IV ketamine. And I'm like, I didn't know they would do that. So maybe if I ever have to go back again, since it's in my record that I'm getting ketamine, maybe they'll do that. I don't know. So don't know if that'll be any better or not. But anyway, that's my update. I tolerated it okay. It just wasn't effective, which is not uncommon with me in medications. So we'll keep trying. Anyway, talk to you later.